Hi, I'm Greg Hargrave. Let me take you on a journey. More than 1 in 3 Australians will be diagnosed with cancer. Everyone is touched, so it will happen to you or someone you love.
And when it hits you, you'll find cancer touches you deeply and it forces you to re-examine your life. Doesn't matter whether you're Catholic, whether you're Californian, or what your background is, colour, race or creed, there's one place to go for the very best treatment.
You mightn't know it, but here at St Vincent's we treat thousands of patients with cancer every year. In fact, we're one of the biggest cancer centres in Australia. Our staff are dedicated professionals. And here in the operating theatre, like almost all of St Vincent's, we have an efficient and modern facility.
But down here is where you'll come for your treatment. This ward is a museum piece in a modern hospital.
Put yourself in the shoes of someone that's been diagnosed with cancer. There's a lot to deal with. Do you want to find yourself in a place that looks like this?
My sister won a trip of a lifetime to Italy, and I felt so fantastic that I was going. And I had a cough and I got it checked out, and unfortunately I couldn't go because I had to undergo 6 months worth of chemotherapy. The first day I came here, I remember it was a very scary, cold and dark environment. But as soon as I met the doctors and nurses, the vibe had just lifted and changed, and it made all the difference.
I've worked here all my life, and we have got a great team and we get a lot of satisfaction out of looking after these patients, but the patients do need better physical surroundings.
I've spent hours in here with my wife, waiting with her through her many clinical appointments. But what struck me most of all was how caring, how positive and how wonderful the staff were, despite having to operate in such a grim and threadbare environment.
The hospital treats 100 cancer patients a day. Many of them end up over here in the cancer centre. We need to improve their privacy.
This is all the privacy that we can provide to patients at the moment. It's hard on patients and it's hard on their family.
This place is bursting at the seams. These rooms are a rabbit warren.
The toilets at the G are better than this.
This is a difficult place for people to come to. Often you see people being sick, people are stressed. Sometimes prisoners are brought in under guard. You see it all here.
The staff deserve so much better.
Treatment can't be rushed, but when you're waiting for hours in a depressing room, it's so hard to stay positive. Imagine a more uplifting and more positive place that wasn't built in the last century.
Imagine a modern integrated cancer centre, bringing specialists together in planning the care of our patients.
Imagine separating the treatment areas from the public areas, and that would give the patients the privacy they deserve.
Imagine a cancer centre designed, not by the docs, but by the whole team. Teamwork is how we deliver the best quality care.
Imagine a light-filled space using natural materials, a courtyard in the middle of where we give treatment.
Imagine a play area for kids, rooms with privacy for patients and their carers. What a difference that would make.
Imagine coming to a centre that is just as welcoming as the people who run it.
Everyone's life is touched by cancer. When it affects someone in your family, you'll want them to have the best chance. It is up to you.
Imagine how much better treatment could be if we could take our dedicated staff and give them a facility as modern as the rest of St Vincent's. We need 5.6 million over the next 2 years.
Join us on the journey.